And we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Everybody's having a great day. It's kind of an unwind, I would say, type of day for me.
Play a warrior.
Appreciate it, mass machine.
Yeah, play a
No.
Achilles
Let's
over there.
mother
That's a
duck
good
and
support because you can
go.
hold people.
Thank you so much.
I don't know about shot. I'd say Achilles.
Go down to the
I say
league. There
Achilles
we
over
go.
shot.
Figuring it out.
CC.
Figuring it out here.
Let's mother duck
1
and go.
second.
Let's mother duck
That's
and
fine.
go.
Oh wait, I'm jungle.
Figuring it out.
Well, you need to build a little. You need to be a tanky boy.
Second. Field across view playoff
I'm going
picture. Let's
stun
see what
bot.
we got.
I seem to do some things with this man.
We're in first. Hit the bay. Hey, Squishy. No worries. No
It's gonna
worries.
be hard to. It's gonna be hard to deal with the get holes.
Army.
So
Hello.
not gonna be targeting him.
Hello. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome.
Just build him tank. Tank
All
Achilles
right.
with a little damage in there, and build tank.
All right. Make sure we are. Yep, we are live on YouTube, Facebook. Make sure everything went well before I start and something went wrong. We seem to be good on all ends here.
Yeah, just play tank chop without the. I would play without
Yes.
the X myself. Achilles in this case. Oops.
Once I'm in a room, 8 people ahead of me. It's all good, but recovery is. I understand.
Son of
No
a
worries.
boy. I'm
You can't stay.
assuming they got Baron support.
I just had surgery, so I'm not
It's
expecting
week 17 of the
to
NFL,
stay. This is the
and
last
we'll see
week of
the
season 2.
Buccaneers' superstar quarterback. He had the green light to sling it last week, over 450 yards passing. It's the Buc.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
What's up, Sega? Sega.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. The numbers for White a week ago. 1 rushing touchdown, yes, but look at the rushing yards. He was up near 200.
The one phrase I'd use to describe that performance, he carved up that defense.
Second and 4. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Mike
And
Evans.
have a Bucs
Caught
first
by
down
Mike
as the
Evans.
tackle made at the 42. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. The Buccaneers sit 11-4 now on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think
We
they're going to
can't
be
go
tough to
3
beat
and
in
out,
this
can we?
one.
I don't
They
want to
do
go 3
get
and
a
out here.
yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You look at this Jaguar defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Nice.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
I'm tired. So racing, some reason, it makes it worse. So I kind of just wanted something to unwind with tonight, you know, just to, it's not like a crazy night for tonight, you know.
Now back to the ground game with White. And a hard-working run here as he's got it
It's been a
inside
long
the
day
20,
today. I had a
down
double
to
shift
17.
yesterday.
That's a 12-yard
I worked
gain
till
now on
2:30
back-to-back
today. I
plays.
picked up the little
Quite the
guy.
opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a
I
lot
went
like
to
what we
visit
saw
my
in
brother.
practice prior to the game, doesn't it?
After that, I took the
because
little
on
guy
that last
to
big practice
religion,
beforehand, you go through
and
your offensive script,
then
you go through your play calling, you go through all
got
the stuff
dinner,
and establish things, and it looks like it's going
came
like
home,
clockwork right now for them.
and I'm kind of tired. It's been a long 2 days,
And they'll
so
bring the big tight
just
end
want to
across the
unwind.
formation left.
And it's a good game just to unwind too, you know.
Now a
Like,
play fake here on first down.
uh-oh,
And this one
almost picked
almost
off.
intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
They'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I was contemplating not even
Solid
going
catch
live. I'm
there
not gonna
from
lie
Ed.
to you.
He's been so brilliant this year.
It was a
Pointing out, as we were
contemplation
talking
of
about
not
earlier,
even
there
going
has
into
never in the
saying
60-year
it's
history
a
of
long
the
day
award
today,
been a
but
pass
I didn't
catcher,
want to
tight end,
go
or
back
wide
to back
receiver
not
that has
streaming.
taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit
So
for
it was
bailing
close.
out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to
Was
tango.
close not to
First
go
and
on
goal, and
that.
a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Trey Palmer.
His second touchdown on the season.
And the Buccaneers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just
We
how you
actually might
draw
win
it up
this
in
this
practice.
one. I thought we would win during my first season, but we had some injuries. I had no one to throw to.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive,
Long ass.
pretty
You
solid.
slept through most of the day.
Remember back to their first drive, really
You
strong
got
throughout
a good
that one.
nap.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
This is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still at a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against multiple defenders when they're trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right. With his build, he could minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a
I'm
brief
technically
pause
the streamer.
by forcing the incompletion.
I don't have to
that
shut
gives
up.
them a quick chance to regroup and try now to stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10.
He knows I'm just picking on him.
They go with White on the counter, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
All right, Bowens, it's going to you. I don't know who the hell you are, but it's going to you.
They'll set up to throw.
Bowens, you weren't there.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
We need them to stop the offense here, my defense. We got at least
Tampa
a
Bay
field goal.
trots out there now. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other.
That's good. Let's go for a run. Yeah, because we're right near the... we need some breathing room here.
They'll start the drive with a give to White.
And he gave us some breathing room.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Intercepted. Fuck.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted.
Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Not what I want to do.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. Back to throw now on first down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Penalties are kind of lame.
Is she? I didn't see. I didn't get hit.
So everything that gets 3 points.
Buccaneers
Jesus Christ,
offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is the
Need them
NFL
to
leader in
fucking
passing
stop
yards
their
here.
stop their offense here.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. Brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. There's Evans again. Complete. That's good. The complete. He'll look to throw for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now 2nd and 3. They'll drop to throw. This is a dive by Evans. What a catch. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
I wonder if that's actually useful.
The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both. They'll bring a receiver
How was
in
everybody's day
motion
today?
left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his target. It's Evans.
Oh.
And he'll take this to the other
Maz,
side of
what you doing
midfield
today,
before
Maz?
going out of
Quack.
bounds.
You're still here?
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Ready?
First down, here's White. He's got it to the 43 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into.
What did this do? Oh my God, no effect.
Unsuccessfully.
They'll look to throw here. And he is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. play action fake. They'll look to throw. A
Oh,
quick
come on.
throw, but incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll go up the middle with White. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 17. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the throw there
I should have
will
just
be
ran it.
incomplete. The decision for Todd Bowles, and he says let's go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year.
And the Bucks are back within a couple of the lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Needs them stopped here.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this off.
They start to drive with White. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
And we'll pause here for an injury. I believe that's a running back. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
come
Rashad
on.
White, who's shaken up.
2 wide
But
receivers
not what
out.
you want to see this
Now
late
White.
in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. This 2nd and 4. Palmer going to go in motion left.
Looking to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans.
And he is going to have a Bucks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, here's
Not good.
Irving.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This
Intercepted.
is intercepted.
Damn it.
Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin.
And his guys are going to take over.
We're going to lose
Now
this
they're a
one.
little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's
Oh my God.
for the third time thus far. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Boy, so another. He'll try to shake off the cobwebs from the interception he threw on the previous drive that led to the field goal, as now they're dealing with a little bit bigger of a deficit. 1st and 10.
Not good. We're in a bad spot here.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
That's caught by Durham.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Back to throw here.
He's got Otten on the out route.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Palmer going to go in motion left.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23.
And that last throw is going to be a big one, folks. Something many of us didn't think we would ever see. It moves him past the 6,000-yard mark in passing for a single season as his remarkable campaign just...
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback.
We can't stop that's the problem. It's the defense not just playing. Like, the offense is there, doing our job here, but
they'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Back to throw again. That's taken in by Palmer. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Jaguars...
Much more unwinding.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
We stopped them that time.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, we picked the wrong play.
They'll try the right side here with White. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jaguars are going to take possession.
This is over.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this.
Sunflower.
I won't be back for a hot second. You're used by the war child like I did 15 minutes ago. Our team's pretty weak, but they only have 2 ups. I can't imagine there.
Yes. And
Oh,
if
we
I
got full
did, what
tank
are you
chop.
gonna
That's
do
what I'm
about
talking
it,
about.
motherfucker?
This is where you shine.
No, I
Yeah, you're
didn't.
barely getting hurt by these fire giants. Oh, watch out. We got Guam. Nice, we got it.
So Beckham and Evans are out right now,
You know what?
and Godwin's
If
out for 4 weeks.
oh man, I spawned
That's
at
what's killing me
Madden.
here.
Damn. No, I feel that. I'm not mad at him. I know it. All right, I'm gonna push up. I'm gonna push up the right side, and then I got all my shit up so I can.
Thank you, body. Appreciate it.
Royce.
It's week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers' superstar quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Bucs and the...
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And we'll...
Here we don't have Evans. Oh, this just might be a bad game.
Drive starts with a
We have no
carry
one to
by
pass
White.
to.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This ball's caught by Palmer. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running on 2nd with White. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week.
Not doing that. Definitely not doing that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down. Well, we know they're comfortably into the postseason already. You just hope that no one else is added to this list on the eve of the playoffs.
And this is so hard. You do try to exercise as much caution as you can with how they're going to play guys today. But you got to still play the game. I know their team wants, everybody in that locker room wants everyone available. And they will do all they can to get themselves ready in their pursuit of the Super Bowl.
to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They bring the tight end in motion. Another try following the sack. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
To the air, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking for a throw here. He's got a man left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Slot receiver headed left. 2nd and 10 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. And it's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. The throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Every year after year 3.
Oh, fuck.
If I did the math, I could pay off the house.
Bears ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he's in position to lead the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. First and 10, it's a give to White. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Completes this one to Otten. He's got a gain of 6 there. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing off the play fake here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Where's the protection? Where's the fucking goddamn defense?
He's like, I need an adult excuse.
Years headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's... The give now to White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Jukes out a one-stop. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. DJ Reed brings him down that time. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Oh, no worries. Welcome back. We got an injured team here and trying to at least win the last game.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. This one's taken in by Otten. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 of our guys out. With our running backs out right now. Number 1 wide receiver, number 2 wide receiver, number 3 wide receiver out. So now we're up to the 4th and 5th wide receivers. I don't know what else to do. Oh man, it's horrible. And we're right in the playoffs time. This is the last game of the season. And everybody's injured.
And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
Oh, wow. Definitely a video game.
I love throwing on 1st down.
That's
and when
great.
you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Yeah, my team too.
Back now, pressure on its way. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Another throw here on 2nd down.
Shit.
And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple.
Buccaneers are being led back.
Okay, ready?
On the give, this is Irving. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up
Yeah, I know.
7-10.
You're probably a Patriots fan. I can't stand the Patriots.
Dylan,
You son of a bitch. Come on, don't bullshit me.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Patriots Celtics. I like the Celtics.
Throwing from the gun.
Just not winning against the Knicks.
Got his target. It's Otten. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley.
But I did cheer for the Celtics when they were against the Lakers. And
get some small yards on a throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Against LeBron.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to the air here. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's what we call
situational. Well, they're on injury right now. I hate to say it. They're an injured team. Celtics this year.
Advantage of third downs just like that.
The Pistons look really good this year. Surprised for a young team.
And this one
you know, they look pretty good.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This ball's cut by Palmer.
I used to be a fan of him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to be a fan. But when he started doing the little whining and bitching, it was like that's what got me. And then what really got me when he got carried off the court, his first game. I was like, nah, that was it. That was when I lost all respect for him. That was it. He uses every excuse in the book.
Completed over the middle. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards.
It's always the same shit. Oh, he needs help. He needs help. He's had help.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it too.
Let's go now.
From the 37. Cut out left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Nice. Hopefully you could get some relax now. Some relaxing.
Here from the gun.
That'd be good.
This up after a 4-yard gain.
That'd be good.
To a halt by C.J. Mosley. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. Finds him over the middle. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Back to throw now. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa
Relax
Bay.
without the Christian street. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read.
I kind of want to conquest, but we is.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over.
See if we can score one more time in 50 seconds. Oh, I think you meant someone else is in the room. Like, let's bet on him. Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice. Hopefully you get some rest.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. DJ Reed brings him down that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some power on a deep one left. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot.
Were you laughing at the Pistons? I'm not gonna lie, for a young team, they look pretty
The
good.
offense being led back out
I
by
mean,
its
it
quarterback
is
as
an
they get
injured
geared up for their next
East
possession.
this year, but they
They
do.
were only on the field for 3 plays their prior
For a
series,
young team,
Brock.
I'm a little
Let's see what
surprised
changes
about
they
it.
make to take over here.
That's such a weird.
To throw here on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what
Thunder's
any of
nicking
us
was
were
close
hoping to
too.
see as we close out this regular season.
Well, Tritz is 45-15. Okay, season another one that's dangerous too. And so are the Spurs
It's
this year.
1st and 10 from the 34. One of the tight ends motioning right. Here's the give to Irving. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Once again, Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That pass complete to McMillan. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Running right, it's Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living going into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Throw on third down. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
4th and inches.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Irving on the inside give. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They'll send their tight end right. 2nd and 3. He goes back to him yet again. Completes. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on first down. Oh, someone stepped in.
Fuck.
It's intercepted.
I was trying not to do that this game.
And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. It's Irving. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They send a tight end in motion. From the 33 on 2nd down. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains.
Hey, Joker, what's up, buddy?
A whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock. That
I'll try at least do one playoff game and call it a night. Hopefully we get most of our team back when that happens too.
Play action on first down. He intercepts it.
Again, no
That's exactly
interception.
what they
God
needed.
damn it.
Sauce Gardner with the INT.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about.
I shouldn't have threw it. Oh.
They will start. You're never betting Bill Gaffney to not punt. He couldn't shake the
Carry here for Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 34. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Handoff headed right. Irving. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Right back to Irving now. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Let's go.
Now looking to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you read.
They did it! He made the interception!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Space on the right, and he's got room! And the Jets have some new life in the 4th!
That's insane.
Going with Irving here. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They'll run this with Irving. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. They'll throw it. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Come on, come on.
Finds a big lane. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The impact this guy has had
That was a bounce back from the 3 deceptions now.
Right now, if it wasn't for him. Now a carry by Irving. Broke through the tackle. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
I wish that you picked the team you wanted to go on and just got drafted to this one in career mode.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Oh, man, I'm still in threshold? Come on.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa.
Yeah, that is cool. I do like that.
They end the season the way
I
they
like
have
their
so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory.
their symbol
And now they
too.
get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host
The
a
whole
game in
skull and
divisional
the
round coming up in 2
swords and
weeks.
football. The emblem, I like that. Very cool.
He's literally out killing 4 people. Yeah, you honestly threw a little bit right there. That was funny. Oh, no. I ulted.
Thank you, Brogan.
Wait, why is Achilles already back?
Thank you, G.
So we killed Achilles, and by the time we got back to the tower on their end, he was back executing people.
So we could upgrade. I guess we can't, huh?
All right, moving on. Oh. Maybe I need a minute. There we go.
Royce. Jay's pretty run down. Should be in the 1 seed still. Yep. We should have Evans back now though. After this, and also where's the injury? Injury report. So we have Evans back. We should have Beckham back also. Godwin's not gonna come back if we let us make the Super Bowl, I think, or finals.
Okay. Sure. That's Pete. Okay, dokie. I had to unlock being able to clap. This is page there, sir. Ooh. Okay. He was slapping.
Hey, Galaxy.
Ew. Oh yeah, yeah. No, no. I was looking.
Have you heard of there's I think it's a Harvard physicist by the name of Len Howe.
Yeah.
My friend Jeremy was explaining to me there was somebody named Len Howe who was at
Oh,
Harvard and figured out a
not
way to
Marys.
stop and reverse light and was doing some
Fast
experiments
250 plus yards and the
and
divisional championship.
yes, okay.
Yep.
Oh, is this okay. Is this Len Howe? 2 years ago, we slowed it
Oh,
down to 38 miles an hour, and now we've been able to park it, then bring it back to full speed. Len Howe isn't talking about a used motorbike, but about light, the ethereal, life-sustaining stuff that normally travels 93 million miles per hour from the sun in about 8 minutes.
All right, let's see. I'm tired, so this should probably be the final one we do.
actual ability was daunting, but I can't speak for other people. Mainly just because in
Right.
Assault, usually everything's fucking happening at once. I don't have time to hit a lot of
Adam
basics.
Cloud was suspended
We have a running back back. We have two of our receivers back. The one and the three receivers back.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Packers and the Buccaneers on Sunday night primetime.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll close out the weekend with what should be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm Keith Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that... So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go and put a score on the board.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Got Evans, it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They're now set for 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 4. Fires right away, but incomplete. Nearly an interception on that
Yeah, it really
play.
wasn't nearly intercepted.
And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Pass play now. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Out of the gun, White. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. That one's incomplete over the middle. The home teams and their quarterback ready. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jair Alexander with the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. In motion left is Beckham. 2nd and 10 now. That's going to get caught by Evans. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Gets this to OBJ. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going play action. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just
I am.
dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. And finds Evans, left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. We're working a couple of yards past the line. It was Preston Smith with the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Motioning the tight end now. They just get the play off. He finds OBJ. And they get this down to the 28. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. White trying this straight ahead. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Cut out left. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the gun, a run for White. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. They motion the tight end over. From the gun on 3rd down. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Mike Evans with...
Spread out so you only get.
Come on, defense.
the middle. Here goes White. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They're throwing it. It is caught left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure on its way. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. Here we go.
The give now to White. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. They run, it's White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 21. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. We'll take a momentary pause for the injured
Come
player.
on,
And
you
this is a
serious?
notable one. Mike Evans is the one hurting after that one. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's White. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design? Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Completes this one to Otten. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Palmer coming in motion left. Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Beckham there to grab it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive. 9 before the stop. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 29. He's got it near the 10. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Now it's White. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
He'll throw it.
Fuck.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper takes it away. And the Packers
How we
take
wanted to do.
possession down inside the 30 after the interception. On the ground, it's White. It is. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like
That's what I'm saying. We just had to keep Newt out of that fight. And it was a totally different fight. That was such a struggle.
There's no way to see.
Is this bro even real?
field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's 2nd and 7. Complete to Beckham. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A run now with White. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Throwing off the play fake here. Connection made to Beckham. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brought down by Quay Walker. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
Throwing now off play action. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but... First down, they'll run. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Here's White again. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by Quay Walker. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. First down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Everybody's kind of quiet today, huh? Right? I'm trying to blow this playoff game here.
Let's go. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Throw left side, complete.
Yeah, I know why you're quiet.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Palmer coming in motion left. Here's 2nd and 5. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Throwing from the gun here. He finds OBJ. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Always quite put you here. Yeah, I know.
3rd and a lone yard.
I like everybody talks though. Helps me stay awake too.
He'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
I didn't put that up. I didn't put that up.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to push this down to the 12. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Motion man sent left. Throwing now from the gun.
Shit.
They did it! He made the interception! Andrew and Cooper takes it away!
That's
and
what we
the
didn't want
Packers
to do.
have some new life in the 4th! There are costly
You're
interceptions,
right there.
Brock, and then there are
That sucks. I hope they gotta stay him. Keep him stopped. Nope. Tied up. Alright, this is on me here.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They run the counter with White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pass play coming here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Gets this to OBJ. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
This is close.
It's White on the give. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers pushing to get within range for a game winner. Second and 6 coming up here. Palmer coming in motion left. From the 40 on second down. He's got a man left. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Simple dive up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Again, this is White. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a third down and 6 to go. Up the middle, here goes White. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
I'll take it. If a win's a win. We could win this one.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.
All right, so we stayed in the playoffs. That's a plus, right?
Is that a large mistake made by Winston? Nah, he's getting fucked up. He is not.
This is nice to unwind a little bit before going to bed. I'm a long day, long 2 days, I should say. We'll go for a raid before we end it too.
Thank you. 3 seconds ago. Definitely old team.
we get Mike Evans back. This is gonna be a tough one if we don't get him back, but let's see. I'm looking up. So advance the week. Versus the Eagles. Let's see the injury report. All right, so we're good. We're good. We get them both of them back, and if we win this one, we get Godwin back next game. We get Godwin back for the division championship, which would be good if we could get past that. All right, we're in good shape. I would believe we're gonna end this here, 11:30. I got work in the morning. I have to figure out where to put this back in the rotation as well, obviously. But I'm not too worried about that because I want to work on either Unbound or NASCAR tomorrow. Most likely, I probably end up going back to Unbound. Most likely to finish, try to go a little bit more in the story depth for that one, and maybe do some NASCAR over the weekend or something. We'll figure it out. I'll put it somewhere back in the rotation for the weekend, or we'll figure it out. I know we usually do Phasmo. Probably Phasmophobia if Wheezy is available for Saturday and Sunday. And I also want to put up I got a clip, two clips I think to put up for gaming. I think I'm also going to start doing trophy clips too. So if I see a trophy pop, I'm going to write down where it popped and start doing every trophy that pops as well. So it keeps us active on YouTube Shorts and YouTube videos, TikToks, and Facebook as well. So we kind of stay relevant every single time we post something up every day. We've been doing that consistent all through February. If I can continue that for this month, that'd be great. But everybody have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.